This is Darren with Gary Edgley. Gary, deep in, just got a 2-2 draw. You're losing 1-0 at half time. What did you change at half time?
Yeah, we brought a couple of lads on. We weren't at the races. In all fairness, we froze. It's a simple fact. We just didn't turn up. We froze. Over the last few weeks, we've been very brave in games that we've played. But today, we turned up. Don't know whether it's because it's deep in. Some of these lads may be a little bit worried. It's a fantastic club. We know that. Tough team to beat. But we completely froze in that first half. And to be honest with you, we was lucky. Travis has put off a couple of very good saves, which has kept us into the game at 1-0 at half time. But we knew at 1-0 that the game was far from over and that we could get ourselves back in the game. But first half, just not good enough.
I mean, obviously, Fordy got a brilliant header after Becky done some good work down left-hand side to win a corner, come across. Great header by Fordy straight into back of net.
Yeah, great set piece. Great goal for Fordy, deserved it. And again, he's put a really good shift in today. And again, I can't emphasise really these lads, the togetherness that they've shown today. I mean, today we've come here with one recognised defender. We know we've got quite a few defenders missing. We've played midfielders in at the back against probably one of the most prolific forward lines there is today. And they've done really well. And Fordy deserves that goal. I'm pleased for him.
I mean, it looked like you had Kyle Watkins man marking, if you like. Cameron Johnson, we all know what Cameron can do after goals he scored at club for us the last 18 months or so. I mean, you took him out of the game basically, didn't you, for most of it?
Yeah. And again, he is Carl's the only defender we've got. But we know how good the lad is. And I knew he'd do well against Cam. And obviously, how mindful are we that we have man-marked him, and we've had to do that. Very, very good player. At this level, he's better than this level, in all fairness, for me, Cameron is. But we've done a good job on him today, limited him to scraps. In all fairness, he could have maybe won it for Deepin at the end. He had half a chance there at the end. But yeah, Carl's done an excellent job.
So quickly go back to last week. You played at Quorn, first team to do double of them all season, first team to beat them on their artificial pitch as well, I think.
Yeah, the lads were really bang at it last week, absolutely from the start. And as I say, that's been a big factor of our games. We start games very, very well, put teams under pressure, and we was bang at it last week. Last 10 minutes, well, to be fair, last 15 minutes, they really came at us. But we dug in, we held our own, faced up to them, and it was deserved win. Everybody at Quorn said it was deserved win. It was no smash and grab win, and like the result we played them at home. To be fair, we beat them 3-2 at home, and I was obviously pleased with the result, but I was disappointed in terms of the goals we conceded and that the scoreline flattered them for me. But no, the lads is where they are now. They're coming to clubs, great clubs like this, and coming here, we belong here. These lads now belong in and amongst these teams in the top 6 or 8 club, in the top 6 or 8 in this league. We ain't scared of nobody. We don't need to be scared of anyone. We've got the tools, we've got the quality, we've got the work ethic, we've got the togetherness. Don't need to be worried about anybody. We'll play anybody at the minute, the one they're on.
Talking about great clubs, got a game against Aldwych coming up on Wednesday, a rearranged game. After home game, you're 2-0 up at half time, got beat 3-2. I mean, it's time to get some revenge, isn't it, this Wednesday?
It is one of the luckiest games they'll ever win. And it was, because we were so far in front of Holbeach for probably 70-75 minutes of that game. It was ridiculous. It was like we was playing a team from a league below. They were never in the game. And we've given them the game. We've given them chances that they've taken, and they were very, very lucky. In all fairness, we could have probably won that game at 2-2. Jordan Neal's missed a chance from 3-4 yards out and hit the bar. He's got to score, and they've gone up the other end and scored. And fair play to them. They enjoyed the win. It was a good win for them. But as I say, they were never anywhere near where we are.
One last thing, the run continues, the unbeaten run. I think it's 9-10 now, isn't it?
Yeah, 10 games, and which is great. But again, we just keep moving on to the next game. And it's not just about also just the unbeaten run, but obviously we're conscious we want to be in right up the top there in this season, so we can then kick on again, ready for next year. The plan was, when I first came here last season, which again we wanted to, I mean, there's been talk about money being thrown around left, front, centre. We're completely open, we're completely honest. Last season was running on a £200 budget. Not many clubs in the UCL, apart from Rothwell, who obviously don't want any budget or any costs or anything, apart from maybe giving free hats away, maybe, I don't know. But we ran last year on a £200 and the results we got last season and how we kept the club up was fantastic. Yes, this year we've got a bigger budget, but not massively much more than where that is. So this year the plan was to be top 10, which will be 100% will be top 10. Next season it's to kick on and then really come at these big boys.
So obviously you said you got a few defenders out. Any plans to bring any more in, or one or two of the injured lads?
We've got two back already for Wednesday. We've got Horton back in on Wednesday. We've got Stacey Cartwright as well. He was here today, he was on the bench today, but in all fairness they took a little bit of a gamble and saved him with these kind of games coming up in mind. So we've got those lads to come back in, which would be good. But again, it's if these lads like the 45 minutes they played in the second half today, we can then take that into Wednesday's game and do that, then good luck, Old Beach.
Right, thanks for talking to us, Gary. See you on Wednesday.
No worries.